It's back! Welcome back to Sploder Game Reviews, the show what reviews your games on YouTube. I saw you saying that behind the screen. So thank you for coming back. I'm Oliver Eaton, also known as the Blue Sun, and this new Sploder Game Reviews is bringing in a lot more professional way. We've got a new scoring system, and we also have a whole new system in relation to your games on this show and where the competitiveness gets into it. So first of all, I need to really explain how the new scoring system works. It's very similar to the old system in the fact that there's 4 categories what I score upon, and then there's a grand score. However, this time it's represented by an icon. So this following video will tell you what each of the icons represent. The scoring system in Sploder Game Reviews couldn't be any more simpler. Everything is represented by a logo. The yellow eye symbol represents first impression. This is the immediate impact the game makes in its first level. This could be story related or graphic related. An important symbol is the graphics. This is everything the game displays or the way the game plays. Graphics can be split into multiple things, but it's mainly how your game looks. The book icon represents story. This is where I get to look at the title of your game, any characters, and how they link to a possible story or plotline within your game. Finally, the hand symbol represents skill. This is brand new to Sploder Game Reviews and looks at the actual game creator, the way they've varietied the game creator features. All these will be added together to create a grand score. This is represented by score. This will make you get ranked onto a league table. Okay, welcome back. So hopefully you will get the gist through the show. Today we've only got 2 games on, and this will be the continuous pros because we'll have a variation of 2 to 4 games on each show depending on the length of the reviews. That's another thing to point on. It's brand new, but there's a new time limit on each game. Each game has at least 10 minutes of gameplay unless it's a bit shorter, with it being a shorter game. But anyway, let's get to today's first review. This involves Mario 10,007, another game featured, and it's on the arcade game creator. Here is his new game, Super Arcade Bros 2. Well, one of the legends surely at the arcade game creator, Mario 10,007 has managed to make 2 very successful games. This is the second of those 2 to get featured on Sploder, something which is really hard to do, but you must be really good, meaning we've got high expectations. Now I know for sure Mario 10,007 is really talented on this game creator, and it aspires many people, or inspires more than aspires. So let's see how this goes. So welcome to Emerald Grove. So love the arcade game creator. I think it's one of the upcoming game creators on Sploder, and personally I feel it is a fun one to review because on the arcade game creator, unlike physics, you got more inbuilt things what you could do for varieties, and so the skill mark on this is a lot different. This is more about coin placement and like where you put your enemies or difficulties, and in this case it looks really good because the roll of the coins, like on Super Mario Bros, the roll of the coin, humans are like magpies, right? We always want to get the highest score. So you put the coins in like little patterns in the tougher places, and that I think is something what Mario 10,007 demonstrates really well. So one thing we haven't really gone through, loving the level colour, is so far the first impressions, and that looks, so far it looks good. So as you can see, I love the patterns of the coins, and that's something what I really do like about these games. You know, we've got the like harder route, we've got the easy route, if so, you know, with the one enemy, but there's never an easy route. There's always one route. So like this, we've got the golden ring in the water. However, the water would be considered a lot tougher because it's got more of the piranhas, or whatever the fish are called. Now levels are short, but they're good. You know, you don't want long levels with everything packed in. And of course, my main first impression, as always, it looks good. It looks a strong impact. The other thing is we haven't got a storyline to it, but then again, I don't think this game really had a storyline. It's more all about the arcade, and that's fine because not all games have to have storylines. Now, last series, the storyline was not, I didn't mark based on the storyline, if that makes any sense. I Okay, I love these levels. I forgot about this tradition, what Mario 2007 actually does. So the tradition, or the game mechanic goes, there's 4 levels in each world. And basically, when you get to the 4th level, it's nighttime, and that means you have a boss fight, and this really does add to the skill. Okay, yes, a princess. So it is very, very linked to New Super Mario, the Super Mario Bros. Franchise, and that's good. It's like a Sploder version, but we're called Super Arcade Bros. It's getting to the linking of it, the game creator, and so that gets that story mark. The story mark. So that means you don't need a storyline. We've got the theme of the princess, of course, and that links to the title. It all links in. So I want to get through as much game as possible, because again, we only have a 10-minute time limit on this. And normally, arcade game creators, I go on forever. So welcome to the dry answer. So this is something what I absolutely love about the game, is the themes. And this adds to the skill mark, because it's a skill of understanding and using the different themes effectively. And you know, that really does improve it tons, because with themes you've got different monsters, you've got different hazards, and all that comes into the staging, and it's like linking the game together. Because some games, like, look at this with treasure chest, it's on top of like a tree, and those trees, they're not, you know, he's made it using the backgrounds or the things on it, and that is really creative, and that all adds to the skill. And that's so, you know, the one thing to everyone who is on this show wanting high scores, the one thing to do is submit a high skillful game. I don't just want a game, I want a game where there's been a lot of concentration, a lot of time put into it. And this is why I believe this new score system really gets most of them areas. So as you can see, it's a bit repetitive so far. However, when you think back to the new Super Mario Bros., which I'm guessing, and please correct me if I'm wrong, Mario 2007, how ironic. You know, we're technically basing it like one of them games. Now, obviously, we can't jump up here. Am I supposed to jump up here? Oh, no, it pushes us this way. Okay, so I don't technically know what we're supposed to be doing now, because we've seemingly jammed up here, so I might just have to kill myself. I'm a bit confused, and this could be a bit of a punishment time. Of course, it's things like this what means that it loses some of them graphics marks, and it's so sorry to lose it, but that was one of them glitches. There was no kind of way to get back up, but I love this level. We've got like the treasure chest down below. That's kind of the bonus area to go. And that, but actually we completed this time, but it seems we just got that one area there what maybe needs looking at. But then again, you can't really blame, that's a small bit in this massive game. Love this though, you know, like this kind of, I know it's not classed as an Easter egg, but it's kind of like a bonus area. Like, as you can see, look, go along the trees, you know. Okay, so as you can see now, I love this. The theming, this is what I really, really love about Mario 10,007's games. It's the use of this theming. It's completely different to, you know, the last world. And it even said we're in, like, this desert land. Oh, we've run out of them. You know, we're in this desert land now. We're not in this grass area. And then after the princess was taken, it progresses kind of the story, the game on, and that's what all links together in the arcade. So if you are stuck on how to do arcade games now, I've not done a game since the beta versions of the arcade. But you know, it's games like this what really make me really want to try them, because people have had some great success, and it is really simple as well to make. And this is what I like about the arcade game creator, and I'm sure I will be bringing some tutorials on my first proper game to that, if you guys want it. So now we're in the Winter Forest, and that brings new and harder kind of enemies. Of course, we're keeping the default, and it's a bit like the Goombas, if you get what I mean, on the old Mario game. They kind of kept in it, and the Koopas. And we introduce slowly newer enemies. I love this with the ice as well because it really does bring toughness to the game. It all links together. Love how the story progresses through. That gets you the story max easily. Skill we've gone through. I love this with the ice placement. Of course, it makes it tough. And it's got a variety of different kinds of levels. Like this game, it's more spike themed, if that can be said. And it seems a lot tougher, although we did get through it. This is one thing I like about these games. You could get through loads of levels. However, these games, you could fit so many levels in. As you can see, we're early on level 3. I think there's around 8 or 6 on this. I'm not sure. I can't really remember how many there are on this particular game. Love this though, with checkpoint and that. Oh, we mucked up there. So I love this. We've got a new variety on each level. We had the tunnels and the spikes. Now we're getting more of these switches. And we're using the switches as like this parkouring section. As such. And that's what I like. This is the variety I love on Mario 10,007 games. Super Arcade Bros 2. So it's the sequel. Let's go on to the level 4. This notoriously is harder. So I love how we do change through. And I know I keep saying, and I do always repeat myself, but love these water levels. Although it always seems a bit weird sometimes these waterfall levels. But you know, I love I'm gonna say I love how the theme's going. Oh, okay. I do like how it goes on these games. It really is choreographed together. Okay, it's a stage 5, so we may have a more big. Oh, okay, okay. I like that. I like that. She's okay near the enemy base. I like that. So I love now we've got the ice film, but that was the first time I think my 10,000's done something like that. It's a lot tougher, isn't it? Oh wait, we do still have that. Ooh, let's get to him. Hello. How am I supposed to defeat you? And we have done it. Okay, so we are getting to our 10-minute limit, unfortunately. But let's see how far we could go just now. Okay, so I'm just going to about just to see where this game can go. But I feel I've seen enough to get an overall judgment on it. And scoring could be good as well. Okay, so we're on level 4. So this game would go on for a long time. And it's got the content for a long game, you know, so people can keep playing and playing again. So as you can see, we're now in this rocky lava theme, molten ruins, and I love how the theme's changed. We've got new enemies, and I think this is a brand new area. 'Cause I'll tell you what, when I first started making arcade games, the only theme there was the grass theme. So I really like this game type, and you know what, anyone can make games just like this, and it wouldn't be classed as copying, because this is what the arcade game creator is about. You need a clear world change, a theme change. You got your enemies, you got your like treasure or coins, you got your hazard, and then you have your boss fight. And it's always about saving a princess or what have you, you know, saving someone. Love that as well. That's something. I'm happy I stuck on just to see this where the lava did that, because oh, I love this. Wow. Okay, this is either something I've never known on this game creator. I like that. So, how do we pass this? Well, I am going to leave it around here anyway, but thank you for, well, in fact, no, this was the game I actually picked. But as I say, we've got a mini boss fight here, but I'm going to leave it here. I think I've seen enough to give an overall judgment. So here it is, your overview of the review with the grand score. So here is your scorecard. You got an 8 on both first impressions and story, a 10 on graphics, and a 9 on skill. That means your grand score is 35. Okay, well, you saw that. That is how it would go. So, as you can see, it's now out of 40. It was explained in that video. at the end of the show, we will see where Mario 2007 will rank in the new leaderboard for the month. So that means at the end of the month, whoever's top in the first place position becomes member of the month. It's that simple. Let's go to today's final game, but it's also game number 2. And we're back. Welcome back to Sploder Game Reviews. This is our first review of this new generation of Sploder Game Reviews. Today we have The Frost by Troy Bonimek. And let's jump straight into it. So hello, I present to you The Frost. I was going to say forest there. The Frost. So let's jump into this game. So love this. This is something what you get on Sploder nowadays. It's like a storyboard thing, and this counts towards the graphics and skill marks on our criteria. So, you know, it gets straight in there with first impressions. We've got some skill used behind this, and we've also got the odd storyline flowing through this game as well. So, I can't wait for this game, actually. It looks really good. Good first impression. That's what you always need to put into a game, and that's what on Sploder Game Reviews I look for. Can you make an impact right from the beginning? So far, this game does. The first playable, so after year and year, Frost wanted his revenge on Santa so bad. Then he thought of something. He thought that if he destroyed Christmas, there would be no one left to have someone believe in Christmas. And so, Evil Santa, oh look, I'm there, hooray. So Evil Santa is doing his thing. So, looks good, the graphics used in here, they're in a good order. We've got the storyline, we've got Frost, this is our main character, or our main baddie, if so. So, oh no, Frost escaped in a big cave, what should we do? So far, the kind of graphics what we have been given here are really good. I do like them. And I like this, that, ooh, oh god, bit laggy, that's the other thing, but that's probably because this game has got so much packed into it. Ooh. And it seems we died, we're a bit jammy there. Okay, let's try again then. So, it looks a really good game so far. The player... the skill and the graphics, they are two of the big categories now in this. I love that how he flies off at the beginning. That is really good graphics, that, and skill to get that. Ooh, died again. We might even end up dying off this game, which is a shame. I see. Love that everything is going on. Oh, I knew I was going down. Oh, it's a tough little assault course. So obviously it is possible. People have completed it. So go through first impressions. They were really good. Now the storyline looks really good as well, and I love the graphics used in here. We've got the layers, and of course like moving objects, and then we've got the hazards, and then we've got the objective, and that's everything what is key. Ooh. Oh, it's really hard. Wow. To get over, and I hate to start off the first review and not get anywhere into the game, because this game has real good potential. Ah, this is the mistake I'm making. We're getting hit by these little blue ball things. Okay, it seems we can't get over this little peggy bit. So it's going to be really, really tough, this game, by the looks of it. Oh, pretty much, it's only me. Now, one thing is, it's my laptop. It's probably not picking up the nice graphics. We've missed the platform. Yes, we've missed that. Okay. Okay, well, we got that, but it's not end of the world. Right, do we have to go up here? Or not? I technically actually don't know which way to go down. Do I want to go down with this guy? Looks like I might have to. Okay, well, we got that, but don't matter. Okay, we got the key. Okay, we're through. Oh. Alright, we've completed the level. So I like the kind of things going on, the animations. Oh no, the blocks require you to do parkour. Jesus. Try to jump the blocks of the cave and to find the entrance. Obviously, I'm not one of these parkour fans, but this level plays a lot better. I love the theme changes. We've got the black parkouring round, which is perfectly fine, because we could say we're like in a castle. We've got a good monster, and that is our hazard, of course. And it's quite funny looking. Oh, very close. I love the graphics used. And of course, one part of this new skill category, what we score on, is based not only on how you make the game, it's a variety of things used. Now, this more or less works for the platformer, the physics, and the arcade. But this is basically what I'm on about. Graphics. Now, the use of graphics. The use of graphics is something what you can use in these, or at least two of them. And what I count as skill is if you are good enough to, if you're good enough by picking the graphics what suit the game and are a good quality. And that is one thing you need to keep in Sploder games to get high scores: a quality control. Now, so far this game has not got any bugs or glitches with it. We passed it first time, and you know, that's important, not having any glitches and that, because when you find glitches, that ruins the component of the game because you feel like it's unfinished. So far, it looks really good. There's no glitches, and then of course in graphics, I'm a bit picky when it comes to graphics, bit of the OCD kicking out. But you know, if there's a bit of one of these rectangles overlapping with another one, you know, that is something where it loses quality control, and that could easily be a category. Oh no! Easily could have been a category of quality control, but obviously that isn't. But that comes under the general grand score of things. Now, this level is quite tough. Actually, we're already 6 minutes into this review. Normally, it is standard on Sploder Game Reviews to end here, although we haven't got that far into the game, and you know, I really want to see what happens. So. Oh, we failed again. It is really, really frustrating when you do that. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video and hopefully we'll try and get back. If not, we'll just do more attempts on camera. Alright guys, we're back. We've literally, all we've done is pass that little bit what we were on. And we've just completed. Okay, so literally the first attempt off camera, but hey, we're back. Oh wow. We need to go to Santa's workshop, but there's one problem. There is an invisible wall, so we can't go. Enter. So that means that there has to be a key. Okay, so, ooh, I love all this. What's going on as well with the snow? Not sure. Oh god. There's a key somewhere. Love these graphics. Oh, there's the key. We can't jump that higher. Can I just jump up here? Oh, is this the invisible wall? Love the tree graphics as well. They look really good. And I'll tell you what, the monster graphics look also really awesome. Oh wait, we've got one more life than we thought. Now, what's this way? Am I supposed to go up here? Oh dear. Oh, Santa. Okay, we're supposed to go that way. I was a bit confused there. Alright. Try again. It's really frustrating when you can't get through a game when you know it looks good. Okay, there's the invisible wall, right. Okay, well, doesn't matter about these guys. I'll happily crash into them. It's just this one blue thing what we have to get over. Yes. Let's go through. Let's quickly do this. I think I'm going to put a new 10-minute time limit actually on game. So, oh no, Frosty already beat us to Santa's headquarters. We have to stop Frost in time to save Santa, but watch out, he has his ice minions. Love this actually. Oh. Were we supposed to jump up? Yes, we were. Okay. Tougher than you think, actually. Jumping up around about everywhere, so... we're less than a minute to go then, so... Okay, we just randomly die. It seems it's a lot harder than we think. I don't know why I struggle games. I've always struggled at Sploder games. I don't know what it is. It's probably because I never play any, which is quite funny because I'm reviewing them. Move over. Hello. Alright, we're down to the last 30 seconds, so this will be the last level. No! Alright. Oh, looks like everyone's just been killed. Alright, well, I'm going to have to leave it here, but thank you for submitting this game. And here's the overview of the review, meaning we've got the grand score to come. So, thanks again for this game to be requested. It was epic. Here it is, the overview. Overall, there was 2 9s on first impression and graphics, and an 8 on skill and story. It's 34 out of 40. Alright, there we go. So you probably wanted to get your game onto this show. So now I tend to film a lot in bulk. And sometimes when there's not enough requests, I like to just go onto the feature page or whatever and just find all your guys' games. So a lot of these in the early episodes will be games what I have found. Very little requests. But please do request your games. On your screen now is how you can request to get your game on this show. All you need to do is send in a link to one of the locations listed on your screen. Alright, it's time to see the latest leaderboard. Of course, it's only show 1 of this new series, but the 2 names are on there. This is how they rank. So as it stands by 1 point, Mario 10007 is at the top to Troy Bonnet Tech. On that note, thanks for watching Sploder Game Reviews. Make sure you tell people to watch this show. Really want to get this up and through the roof with views and likes and lots of your lovely support. Thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and if you did enjoy, like the video. It means a lot. I'll see you next time on this channel or on Sploder Game Reviews next Sunday. Thanks for watching. I've been Oliver Eaton. Goodbye.